You didn't plan to come here today. The forest wasn't on a map, and you don't remember seeing a sign either. One moment you're following a familiar road, and the next you were standing at the edge of the trees, noise of the world behind you already fading. The forest feels old, not in a heavy way, just settled, like it's been waiting patiently for whoever might need it. So you step forward. The moment your foot touches the forest floor, something changes. The ground is soft, layered with leaves that have fallen and rested for years. Your step makes almost no sound, as if the forest prefers quiet visitors. The air is cooler beneath the trees, seems clean, and it fills your lungs easily without effort. As you walk, the path reveals itself slowly. It doesn't demand attention. It simply appears beneath your feet, curving gently left, then right, as if guiding you without words. Above you, branches weave together, letting sunlight fall. The light moves when the leaves move, never staying still for long. Somewhere deeper in the forest, a bird calls, another answers, and then there is silence again. Not an empty silence, one just filled with distant life, with the insects humming softly, the leaves brushing against one another, and the quiet sound of your own breathing. You realize your steps have slowed. There's no reason to rush here. The forest doesn't seem to measure time the way the rest of the world does. As you walk, you pass a tree with bark wound smooth at its base, as if many hands have rested there before. And without thinking, you place your hand against it. You feel the tree is cool, solid, and steady. For a moment, you stand like that, feeling grounded in a way you didn't know you needed. Further along the path, you notice something small, unexpected. A narrow ribbon of blue fabric is tied gently around a low branch. It moves slightly in the breeze. You don't know who left it there, but it feels intentional. You continue on, and the forest grows denser now. The light softens, turning cooler and more muted. Shadows stretch longer between the trees, but nothing feels threatening. If anything, it feels protective. attentive. Soon you hear water. At first, it is barely noticeable, a faint, steady sound beneath everything else. But with each step, it grows clearer, guiding you forward. The path opens beside a small stream where the water is moving slowly. Fallen leaves drift along the surface, spinning lazily before continuing on. You stop here. The forest seems to stop with you. You bend and dip your fingers into the stream. You feel the water is cool, cool enough to make you inhale softly. You watch until the water forgets your touch. Standing again, you follow the stream as it winds through the trees. Your steps and the sound of water settle into a shared rhythm. And as you walk, memories begin to surface. Not sharp ones, but soft ones. Moments you haven't thought about in a long time. And they pass through your mind like the leaves on the water. You don't need to hold them. The path now leads you into a small clearing where the trees pull back just enough to let the sky show through. The grass covers the ground, cool and inviting, dotted with tiny wildflowers. You sit. The earth supports you easily, and from here, the forest feels different. Not something you're moving through, but something you're a part of. Your breathing slows and your thoughts quiet. Even the space between moments feel gentle. After a while, no way to tell how long, you stand again. The forest seems unchanged, yet you know something has shifted. The path continues, leading you back toward the light. And as you walk, the trees thin, the air warms slightly, and the sound of the outside world remain distant, but no longer forgotten. The forest has given you what it needed to give. At the edge, you stop and look back one last time. The trees stand quietly. The path is already less visible. But you know now, it doesn't disappear. It waits. You step forward, carrying the calm with you. And somewhere behind you, the forest breathes on, patiently, silently, saying it's always there.